When the earth is ravaged and animals are dying, a new tribe of people will come onto the earth from many colors, creeds, classes, and who by their action shall make the earth green again. They will be known as the warriors of the rainbow. That's a Native American prophecy. And I love that. And it seems like the warriors of the rainbow are back on the planet. Because let's face it, deep divers, it's a state of emergency on the planet right now. Look at what's happening. Look at what's going on. I told you last year to prepare. I told you last year for what was about to happen. And everything I said is turning out to be true. Right now on the planet, we are living in the greatest times of change in recorded history. And it's up to you to stand up for your freedom or have it taken away. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are here in the wonderful, colorful room. I'm just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby, in the art gallery, raising the frequency, raising the vibration, sending you tons of good ass energy today, deep divers. Take that, take that, take that. Get ready. Prepare. It's coming. What's coming, Ralph? A whole new world is coming. And a lot of people are starting to say, wait a minute, everything Ralph was talking about is actually coming true. They are taking away our freedoms. They are taking away everything we once held dear to us. It's all going. The planet's in a state of lockdown. This is symbolic of them trapping you in the 3D. And ain't nobody got time for that because we're in the 5th dimension, baby. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? Now, you already saw what happened in California. Wildfires everywhere. And I want to send a huge shout out to everyone who's in Orange County, sending you tons of good ass energy. Because let's face it, over 100,000 people have been evacuated with these wildfires. And when I saw this, I'm like, wait a minute, it just seems like there's wildfire after wildfire. It seems like the whole world is on fire. And it is. This is symbolic. It happening in Los Angeles, which means the angels, the city of angels, but it's also the city of illusion, Hollywood. And this is symbolic that it's all burning up. You see, the way we have been living is no longer being accepted by Mother Nature. Did you know, deep divers, 85% of wildfires are caused by humans in America? And the massive wildfires in Silverado, California, did you know it was caused by one person throwing a cigarette butt into a dry bush, and now 100,000 people have to be evacuated? So I want to remind us all that as human beings, we have to start doing better. There are no accidents or coincidences in this universe. Everything is happening for a reason. The reason why there are wildfires, the reason why all of this is happening is because we have disobeyed Mother Nature. We have broken the laws of nature, and now karma's coming back to bite us in the ass. Humanity is on fire, literally. And when a fire has consumed everything, the only thing left for the fire to consume is itself. What? Slow motion this side. Get ready for the mass exodus. And it's already happening with people being evacuated. But also on the flip side, a lot of people are starting to wake up, and that's some good news on the planet, because everything is happening so fast on the planet. Lockdowns, COVID-19, wildfires. There's going to be a mass exodus from the matrix, with a lot of people starting to find out that everything they were told as a child about the world is a complete lie. And the world is nothing more than a stage. The whole world is a stage. And they've been playing you like a fiddle. And right now I see it. I'm getting messaged every single day. Ralph, I'm waking up to everything. I was blind, but now I can see. I can see the illusion for what it is. We were born to be free. So why are so many human beings in chains mentally? Get ready. Now, a second national lockdown in France. And do you know what they said? If you are outside, you must have documents to show that you can be outside. So what we're seeing is that the planet is slowly being turned into an Orwellian state. Not just one country or two countries, the entire planet. And it's up to you to stand up for your freedom and say, we ain't having it, because I told you. It's going to get worse before it gets better. Why is this happening right now? Because we are leaving the age of Pisces and we are entering the age of Aquarius. And therefore it's the last grab for power. At a time like this, astrologically, human beings are supposed to be waking up. And they are. So they got to block the sun. Why do they want to block out the sun? Because you can download information from the sun. You can decalcify your pineal gland with the sun and live your best life. So it's spiritual warfare we're living in right now on the planet. And make sure, deep divers, you get ready to practice self-love. Make sure you get ready to not be so addicted to this matrix. Because what happens when they close the supermarkets again? What happens when they have curfews where you are? What happens when there are these long-ass queues outside of these supermarkets, outside of these shops? You have to be prepared enough to say, actually, I'm good because I'm creating my own new world. What? Slow motion this side. 7-day vegan challenge. I'm growing my own fruits and vegetables because I'm no longer depending on this matrix to feed me. Because when they stage the fake food crisis, what's going to happen? And if you are so addicted to all of those foods they've been providing for you, what are you going to do? You better be fasting right about now. You better be doing that juice cleanse right about now, because if you don't get your body in shape, when it gets really crazy out here, how are you going to survive? Get ready for more people, and we're already seeing it, being desensitized. Do you know, deep divers, over 93% of communication is nonverbal? I repeat, over 93% of communication is nonverbal. Go back to the 60s when all of these studies were done by Dr. Morabian. We are social beings, so if over 93% of communication is nonverbal, what happens if I'm wearing a face mask 24/7 and you can't see my facial expressions? You are now losing a part of your own humanity. You're losing a part of being human. You're losing a part of being human, and that's what's happening to these young children. You're going to see a rise in mental health issues. As a psychologist, I'll tell you that. Depression, suicide, anxiety, but also a lot of children are no longer going to have any social skills. What can I do about this, Ralph? What's the solution? Stop believing everything they tell you on the TV, on the news, and start thinking for yourself. Stop being led into the doorway of fear and choose love instead. Make sure you educate yourself, which means to lead yourself out of ignorance. Make sure you're uniting. Make sure you are uniting with other chosen ones around here. Make sure you are no longer a part of the problem, and instead you are a part of the solution. I want to remind you, deep divers, we all think that we're helpless. We are good for nothing. We're insignificant. When in actuality, we are powerful beyond measure. You can make a video. You can start a website. You can put your message out there. And this is how we change the paradigm. This is how we get the paradigm shift that serves us into new earth. When people speak their hearts and minds without fear. When people say, wait a minute, I'm no longer gonna tolerate what's happening on the planet because I am somebody. You better get ready for more of your freedoms to be taken away unless you are willing to start speaking up about what's happening. Being free is your birthright. I'm free every single day. They want a world without touch. No feeling. They want a world without smiles. No meaning. What? Slow motion this side. They want a digital currency. They want a digital you. They want everything to be tracked and traced, including you. That's why they're collecting your data every single second. It's called the social dilemma. You are actually giving them your data. And you're working for Google for free. And guess what? Yeah, they're not paying you. So it's time to wake up. Everything that's happening on the planet is a wake-up call. You better wake up, smell the coffee. What's your favorite celebrity doing for you? Are they fighting for your freedoms, or are they just leading you further into the Maya, the illusion? It's time to get right with yourself. It's time to get right with the planet, because whatever we do to the planet, we're doing to ourselves. We're approaching the 6th mass extinction. And it's happening because we are overrunning the planet. 72 billion animals killed every single year, and you expect to live in peace? It's not going to happen. Whatever goes around comes around. There's a reason why COVID-19 is happening. Because it took COVID-19 to show us all what really matters. Let's remind ourselves love matters. Let's remind ourselves living in peace matters. Let's remind ourselves living in harmony with Mother Nature matters most of all. And then we'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello there? Deep divers, we are the power. We always were, and we always will be. Don't be in fear. Allow love to guide you today. Speak your truth, hold on to your freedom, and realize nothing changes until you change yourself. Let me just, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Shout out to everybody who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com. And if you are a sexy ass model, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, let me know why you have what it takes. If this video inspired you, deep divers, check out the new book for more powerful information like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/thebook. And if you've got a question for me, deep divers, you want featured on Infinite Waters, add me on the verified Instagram page at official Ralph Smart at Infinite Waters, and Facebook at Ralph Smart at Infinite Waters. Who knows, I might go live after this, deep divers. You better turn on your notifications because so much is happening on the planet right now, and you have to make sure your freedom is your top priority. to hold on to it. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You! The rainbow children are here. The chosen ones are back. I just came back, deep divers, to do a little samba, baby, and tell you to wake the fuck up. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Peace.